Permutations and combinations. Permutations and combinations are very important to counting. And as I said before, counting is very important for probability. What are the chances, for example? What is the probability that you will win the lottery? You need to count all the possible outcomes to be able to determine your chances of winning the lottery. Let's take a look at the concept of permutation. A permutation is a set of distinct symbols that are arranged in a line. So that means that the order matters. Okay? And then we have the concept of an R permutation. So that means that you have a set of n objects, and then you need to take R of them and then arrange them in some order. So the permutation of n symbols is n factorial. But what is the n factorial? The n factorial is, and I have it right here, yep, it is here. So n factorial is equal to 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 and so on until n. So it's a multiplication of all the integers between 1 and n. The number of R permutations of n symbols is denoted using this notation. Okay, so the formula to compute the R permutations is given by this number, that formula. So n factorial divided by the factorial of n minus R. During the synchronous session, we'll see a number of exercises, and the concept of permutation will become much more clear at that time. Let's take a look at the concept of combination. So, as opposed to permutation, in a combination, the order of the objects doesn't matter. If you take a look at the definition here, there is the word subset. So when we talk about sets a few sections ago, we said that a subset is an unordered collection of objects, right? So the order here doesn't matter. The other thing to consider is taking R at a time. So that means that you form a combination by taking an R combination by taking R elements at the same time. The number of R combinations is denoted using that notation. And the formula to compute the number of R combinations is very similar to the formula for the permutation. The difference is on this factor here, R factorial. And again, during the synchronous session, we'll see a number of exercises that will leave all these concepts very clear.